my feel-good breakfast show.
This is Expresso. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're about to turn our attention to our furry friends. Now, the annual Hills Pet Slimmers competition for 2017 was another great success that resulted in a whole lot of pets feeling healthier and happier. And one of them is the newly appointed Hills ambassador, Roux, who had a remarkable journey that saw her shed almost half of her body weight.
Each pet that participates in the Hills Pet Slimmer program has a unique story. Ruby the Dachshund loves treats a little too much, and her weight ballooned.
I was first in denial about Ruby's being overweight. I got her from previous owners where she was already overweight. My family told me that Ruby is looking like a boerewors, not a sausage dog. To me, she wasn't overweight. She was perfect. But then I noticed she started walking very slowly, wasn't so full of life and full of energy. And that's when I realized that there's a problem. And I know with Dachshunds, their backs are a very problematic thing in their genes. So I didn't want that to be a hazard to Ruby's life. And that's when I decided to go and have a look what this Pet Slimmer program is all about. So I went to Blue Cross, and that's where I met Cheyenne, who told me the horrifying story that my dog is overweight by 4 kilos and that she has to lose it, otherwise she will have health issues.
Obesity is the biggest health problem facing South African pets, and many pet parents don't see the danger of the excess weight.
Every 2 weeks she would come in and we would end up doing her weight checks because she had these 3 big fat rolls behind her neck. And we wanted her to lose the weight because we could just see she was struggling with her walk a little bit. Just within the practice, you could see she was already taking toll. So once we started dropping the weight, it just became a little bit more natural for her, and you could see it immediately. And it transformed this little fat horse Winky into this beautiful little sausage dog that people actually thought that she was a puppy, but she's now a 5-year-old dog that just looks immaculate.
At the beginning, it was a bit difficult. She likes food. So to try and teach her that she's only had to have a small quantity and not always begging for more and more. So that's the difficult part, was to get her to adjust to the correct portion that she should have. As you can see, as we put on Ruby's old harness, you can see just how much weight Ruby has lost. She has lost 4 kilos in weight, and I can't remember how many centimeters she's lost. As you can see, it's way too big. She can actually slip out of it.
Visual signs of a dog being overweight is there's no distinct hourglass between the ribs and hind quarters, and the abdomen doesn't tuck up. But it's best to have a vet do an assessment.
With the Hills Pet Slimmers program, the reason why it's close to my heart is because the food is specifically formulated for dogs or cats to lose weight on. And the dog or cat does not go hungry. And that's one of the biggest things. An animal has to stay happy when they're on a diet. So for me, when it comes to a weight loss program, Hills is by far the top brand to go for when you want your pet to lose weight.
Ruby has become very energetic. Ruby thinks she can drive. She's the first one to run to the car when you pick up your car keys, wiggling her newfound look and showing off to people. It's definitely the best thing I've ever done for Ruby, to put on the Hills program.
For her incredible transformation, Ruby has been named a Hills Pet Slimmer 2017 ambassador, showing that any dog can achieve a healthy shape.